All right, guys, as a fellow Gen Xer and a makeup artist for 27 years, I was born in 76. So any of us born in the 70s, 60s, 50s, earlier who learned our makeup a certain way, I'm going to do how we learned our makeup and what we might want to do different now. I'm not here to pick on us, to make fun. This is just what we learned and maybe what we can do different as our faces evolve. Let's go. I mean, maybe we used a liquid. If not, you went right to powder. But the liquid we learned, like, don't go too dark in a liquid because you don't want that, like, orange around the face. So instead, we just got a liquid and we would put it even under our eyes, everywhere. Okay, then moisturizer was not really necessary or primer. And then we took a powder with whatever it came with. We put it on. And we were like, you know what? Perfect. Bronzer was not a thing. And really used whatever brush came in the thing. And we just smiled. Put it on. Maybe we went like backwards, like rouged it up. And you were like, yes. Eyes. You had a little swab thing. You didn't even have a brush, but you did the light all over. And you were like, you know what? Let's just dust up the entire lid because that's what somebody told us we're supposed to do. Nice and dusty. And then you took like some crease situation. And we were like, you know what? All right. You know what? I like it. Then we pulled and we eyelined it. If you couldn't like do it right, you would just take your batch out and warm it up. Then put it on, okay? Put it on the inside, put it everywhere. And if we wore concealer, it was very light because someone said we had to go really light to brighten our eye. And that is like very Falcon Crest situation, not slanding. On this side, now, modern. First, we're going to hydrate, serum, moisturizer, all the things. Then use a glowy primer like the First Aid Beauty, which could be a moisturizer and a primer. Already, look alive. Pick a shade that matches, if not a little bit deeper to give us a little bit of color. You can still use your hands, but look a little more healthy, refreshed. Let's warm up with a bronzer now. We've learned bronzer and not all over, just to shape hairline a little in the cheekbone to warm up the complexion, not even necessarily contour, just to look healthy. Charlotte Tilbury Medium and Rare Beauty Blush and Apricot on the High Apple Blush with a Purpose. Okay. This concealer is Fenty Melon, a pinky or peach to more correct versus lighten and look wild. Same palette, take more of a neutral on the lid, blend it up and lift for a nice lifted natural eye. And just brighten the inner corner, not the entire situation looking dusty. Take the liner under the lash line, on the lash, and just pull out a tiny bit. It's just more of a refreshed, modern vibe versus this.